Tonight, for the first time ever, you have the chance to play from home and win the money. £30,000 and rising. All over the country, thousands of players are getting ready to take part, and you still have time to join them. Fancy your chances? Come and have a go, if you think you're smart enough. And welcome to a unique television event, the first quiz where everyone has the chance to win money by playing along at home. If you want to take part, you've got just 3 minutes left to get in the game. Call us now on 090 11 33 22 11. It'll cost 50p, and the more of you who play, the more money you'll be playing for. The total prize money is currently at £34,265 and rising. And we've already got players lined up the length and breadth of the UK, such as, right, we've got a team calling themselves Minds a Punt in Cambridge. Their team leader is Matt. Good evening to you. Right, OK. Raring to go. Good luck to you. And also it's hello to the Cave Hill clan in Northern Ireland, whose leader is Connor. Hello. Have they got their thinking caps on, though? The best of luck to you as well. Now, if you want to join them, you've got just 90 seconds to make that call. And once you've registered, this is what to do. To play on digital satellite or Freeview, press the red button on your interactive remote control and follow the on-screen instructions. Or log on to bbc.co.uk, come and have a go and select Play Now. Or if you're playing on the mobile using Java, open the game you were sent when you signed up and follow the instructions. Right, here's how it works. All our players at home and 4 teams here in the studio face the same 35 questions. The highest scoring home players then go head-to-head against our winning studio team in the final at 9:10 tonight, live on BBC One. And you're not just playing at home to be our winning team, but also for a possible place on next week's show. We've got 28 satellite camera units standing by all over the UK, and if you're our top home player, no matter where you are in the country, we will try and get to you and watch you playing at home, at your local pub, or wherever you happen to be. Right, we've got camera unit 23 positioned, ready for action. Hello, it's Tim, isn't it? Where are you, Tim?
Hello, we're just outside Newcastle, and we're covering the northeast of England.
All right, does that mean you can get to just about any address in the northeast of England within the 90 minutes? Can you do it for us?
Yeah, we're confident and we're all ready.
All right, good luck to you, Tim.
Thank you.
The phone lines are now closed, so get ready to start the game. If you didn't manage to register this week, don't worry. You can still play along for fun on interactive TV, on the web, or using a pen and paper. Also joining in on their keypads is our studio audience. But standing between our home players and the money are our 4 studio teams. They all applied to come on this first show, but from next week, one of them could be your team, but only if you're smart enough. Let's meet the teams.
The Write-Offs from London. The Oxford Masters from Oxford, obvious. From Derby, the last-minute ladies. And finally, from Southampton, the awesome 4.
All right, well, good luck to all of you. Write-Offs, why are you called the Write-Offs?
Well, we're all writers, Nicky, and we're not that good.
Right, well, watch out for Claire. I think she is rather good at this. Last-minute ladies, got loads of kids between them. Who's got the most? Your good self, ranging from ages?
13 to 22.
Well, they're all going to be rooting for Mum tonight. All the mums being rooted for. Oxford Masters, all got degrees from Oxford University. Who were the first class honours?
Me.
Who? Brewis, we're rooting for you, mate.
Thank you.
And the awesome four, how did you meet?
Well, we're all quiz fanatics, Nicky.
Well, we'll be the judge of that. Okay, good luck. Now remember, the best of these teams will be playing in tonight's final against the best of you out there. The 35 questions are divided into 3 rounds. The studio team in last place at the end of each round is out the game. But that doesn't affect you at home. You should answer all 35 questions, and crucially, don't change channel or your answers will be lost. Right, all players have 10 seconds to answer. 10 seconds if you're playing in the studio, 10 seconds if you're playing at home. Home players, don't worry, your score will be confirmed at the end of the show. And here in the studio, our teams won't know how they're doing until at the end of each round, I tell them whether they're smart enough to stay in the game. Before we start, let's take a look at a sample question. Here it is. Character. This character comes from which TV series? Is it A, the Fimbles, B, the Teletubbies, C, the Tweenies, D, the Smurfs? You'll have 10 seconds to answer. At home, select your answer and press the coloured buttons on your remote. Click on the corresponding option on the web or make your selection on your mobile within those 10 seconds. Okay, that's the sample question. Stand by, home players. Stand by, studio teams. I can now reveal the amount of money we're playing for tonight is £35,121. That's what we're playing for. Wow, which is an excellent total for our first week on the air. Round 1 is always general knowledge, 10 questions. Studio teams, remember, whichever of you is in last place at the end of the round is out of the game. Good luck in the studio and good luck at home. Let's start. Game on. All right, question number 1. This TV series was recently voted Britain's best sitcom. Where do its main characters live? Is it Tooting, Shepherd's Bush, Chelsea or Peckham? How good are the Oxford Masters at popular culture? That's the big question for them tonight. Brewis is looking confident. Okay, that's the question. That's question 1. Looking at the studio answers, they're all saying the same thing. They're all going for Peckham. And the answer is... That's a smart answer. Well done. And you know, I bet you got that at home. I bet that was a storming start for you playing at home. Question 2. In a 2003 film, this fish is captured and taken to live at which location? Is it an Italian restaurant, airport lounge, dentist surgery, or pet shop? Right, there's a little bit of confusion going on here, and I can tell you that the smart answer is dentist surgery, and they've all got it right. Okay, question 3. Watch this. This band's music was used to advertise which product? Was it mobile phone network, soft drink, internet bank, or chewing gum? Right off, straight in with an answer. Matt, you were straight in there. Who do you think it is? What do you think it is?
We think it's mobile phone network.
And the band is?
You didn't ask
Okay.
that.
That's a question too far. You say mobile phone network. The smart answer is mobile phone network, and it's right all round for our studio team. All right. I wonder if you got that one right at home. Question 4. Watch this.
Mini Homer and Just So as they race towards the line. Mini Homer is going to win the national from Just So. Mini Homer has won it. Just So is second, and third is More Prop Boy. And the game, Ebony Jane.
Now this is getting interesting and tricky. Who was the owner of that horse which won the Grand National 10 years ago? Was it Russ Abbott, Freddie Starr, Jimmy Tarbuck, or Bobby Davenport?
Yeah.
I saw Oliver from the Oxford Masters answering immediately. Are you confident about this, Oliver?
Nothing about horse racing, but I've been told the answer, so
Oh, wait, you reckon the answer is?
Freddie Starr.
Well, the smart answer is Freddie Starr, and well done if you got that one at home as well. Okay, question 5. Listen to this piece of music. Wonderful moment of calm in a frenzied tension. Which planet is represented by this music? Is it Venus, Mars, Saturn, or Jupiter? All right, I wonder if you had any classical music buffs who got that at home. They're all saying the same thing in the studio, and the smart answer is Jupiter. 5 questions gone. 5 to go. And I can tell you it is extremely tight, extremely close here in the studio. Question number 6. Which soap character has a baby called Bobby? Is it A, Charity Tate, B, Tracy Barlow, C, Laura Beale, D, Ruth Archer? Alison, Paul, awesome for you. Confident about that one?
No, not very much, no.
What did you say?
We said Laura Beale, C.
Well, you're right. That's the answer. It's Laura Beale. Well done. Okay, everyone, question 7. Here it is. This is Pier Luigi Collina. What is his involvement in football? Is he a referee, a manager, a goalkeeper, a mascot? I bet loads of people at home are getting the right answer here. Okay, Pier Luigi Collina, incredible face. You're all saying he's a referee. I'm sure the vast majority of you at home said that as well, and so you should. It's the correct answer. Well done. Okay, 3 questions left. I'm going to decide which of these teams we're going to lose. It's question 8. In terms of spiciness, which of these curries is usually the hottest? Is it doppiazza, vindaloo, madras, or buna? Well, last minute ladies, Kathy having a giggle there. Why are you having a giggle, Kathy?
I had a friend once who had one and it nearly killed him.
You've all said the same thing.
Very hot.
Well, very hot. You're all very hot tonight, actually. You've all said vindaloo, and that is the smart answer. It is so close. There's 1 point in it, and it's question number 9. 2 questions left in this category. Have a look at this.
Look sharp, don't make me feel a bit sad, get caught. See the swamp, duck down, lay down, just down. Fix up, look sharp, don't make me feel a bit sad, get caught.
Oh, I tell you, the last minute lady's shaking it to that. This rapper won last year's Mercury Music Prize. What is his stage name? Is it Dippy Trickster, Dizzy Rascal, Freaky Bandit, or Flaky Scoundrel? How are the Oxford Masters on this? Well, let's have a look. Okay, and the correct answer is Dizzy Rascal. That's the smart one. I'll tell you that. Kathy is absolutely delighted. There is 1 question left, and at the moment 1 point separates all 4 teams. Here is the last in this round. It's question 10. This is absolutely crucial for the studio teams and for you at home. Which of the following has most legs? Is it A, silverfish, B, a brace of pheasants, C, tarantula, D, lobster? So how is it in your living room? And a real difference of opinion here as well. We've got 3 different answers from the 4 different teams. And the correct answer is lobster, which means... Well, that's the end of the round. On that question, at least, the Oxford Masters came good. They know their lobster's legs. Right. Here in the studio, one of the teams is about to be eliminated. Who's done enough to stay in the game? Awesome 4, what do you reckon?
I think we're through.
Said a spokesman. Well, I can tell you, you're smart enough. You've gone through. Oxford Masters.
I think we'll join them.
We only got one wrong, so
And who got that wrong?
all of us, we haven't got a clue.
Collective responsibility. Well, you are smart enough. You're going through. Well done. We have a tie-break situation on a score of 8 points for both the last-minute ladies and the write-offs. I'm going to show you both a picture. It's the first person to identify who it is. The first team, you buzz in. If you get it right, you go through. If you get it wrong, you're out, and you lose the chance of winning all that money. Here is the picture. The write-offs. Who is it?
Samuel L. Jackson.
It is.
You're right. You go through. Well done. So close, Sonia. So sorry to lose you, last-minute ladies. You came, you had a go, you weren't quite smart enough. Great seeing you. Thanks for playing. Good night.
Thank you.
Right, okay, how did you get on at home? Let's check out Mine's a Punt in Cambridge. How are you getting on, Mine's a Punt?
We're doing very well, Nicky. I think we've got about 9 out of 10 there.
Oh, right, well, that's very good. You'd still be in the game then. Keep going, keep getting those points. That's what's really important for the home playing teams tonight. Our studio audience have also been playing along for fun. And let me see if I can tell you any information about how they're doing at the moment. I can tell you that after 10 questions, we have a smattering, one person I'm hearing, who has 10 out of 10. So that's a pretty impressive stuff for somebody out there. Right. Let's move on. And write-offs, how was that for you, Claire, all that first round?
It was very harrowing, Nicky, but we're still here.
It's harrowing for everyone, up and down the country, from John O'Groats to Land's End. Time for round 2, 3 categories, which will be different every week. 5 questions on each, making 15 questions in all. Now, remember at home, the more correct answers you give, the better your chance of winning all that money, live on BBC One later this evening. Studio teams, remember the team in last place at the end of this round leaves the game. The next 5 questions are on TV detectives. Oh, and the Oxford Masters do not like the look of that one little bit. Game on. Okay, everybody in the studio and the whole nation, listen to this. That was the theme tune to which TV series? Shoestring, The Rockford Files, Van der Valk, or Cannon? Three teams left in the studio. We heard that theme tune. It was on in the 70s, if I remember correctly. They've all gone for Van der Valk, and that is indeed the smart answer. Well done. Question 12. Who is this detective's crime-fighting partner? Is it Father Dowling, Cracker, Inspector Lindley, Hamish Macbeth?
Okay, which? Sorry.
Fair bit of confidence from the Awesome 4 on that one. They went straight for it, and the answers given in the studio do vary. 2 say Inspector Lindley. The Oxford Masters, though, have gone for Hamish Macbeth. The correct answer is Inspector Lindley. They got it wrong, and I reckon millions playing at home got that one right. Watch this.
Good evening. Mr. Clifford Avery. My name's James Hazel.
Which football manager was a co-writer on this 1970s detective series? Kevin Keegan, Ron Atkinson, Laurie McMenemy, Terry Venables.
Yeah. Okay.
Big discussion in the write-offs there. Write-offs, are you confident about this one?
I think we are actually, yeah.
Who do you reckon it is?
We think it's Terry Venables.
All right, you've gone for Terry Venables, and Terry Venables is the correct answer. Well done at home if you got that right as well. Question 14. Which of these crime investigators lives in this windmill? Is it Charles Wycliffe, Hetty Wainthropp, Jonathan Creek, Reg Wexford? So which is it? The correct answer is... It's Jonathan Creek. There is one question left in this first category in the second round. It's very, very tight at the moment looking at the scores. There's only 1 point in it. Here's question 15 for everyone at home and everyone in the studio. Which double act once appeared as themselves in an episode of The Sweeney? It's going back a bit, this. Morecambe and Wise, Cannon and Ball, Mike and Bernie Winters, or Little and Large?
No, go together.
Oxford Masters, any idea?
Thorough guesswork.
What did you say for your guess?
We put Cannon and Ball.
Right, as have Awesome 4, and the correct answer is... Well done, the write-offs. Let's see the boys in action. The unforgettable Eric and Ernie.
Police who? Please come in.
Hello. How are you? I'm Eric. Come in and lie down. This is Ernie. He's with Interpol.
Yes, how do you...
I love those guys. Right, listen. Matt, Philip, Chris and Claire, how did you know that?
We didn't.
Well, you did. It was a fantastic guess. Well done. And OK, it's the last question in that category. Those are your 5 questions on TV detectives. How did you find them at home? Maybe a change of category would suit you pretty well. Let's move on. 10 questions until we lose another team. And your next 5 questions will be on... What a great category. Moans and groans and cheers from the audience. It's a fantastic category, this, I tell you. And very soon at Oxford University, they're going to be doing degrees on this. What do you think of it? How are you in touch with your Posh and Becks side, Oliver?
It's too late for us if they are starting degrees, isn't it, really?
Here we go. Let's see if you can get first-class honours on these next 5 questions. Question 16. Watch this, everyone. Okay, this single was involved in a much-hyped UK chart battle in autumn 2001. Whose song beat it to number 1? Kylie Minogue, Westlife, Atomic Kitten, S Club 7.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Looks like Ed made a contribution for the Awesome 4 there. Was it you, Ed?
Yeah, I like a bit of Kylie.
I bet you do. Okay, the smart answer is... Well done, Kylie Minogue. It's questions like that when the younger members of the home teams really come into play. But I think there's something for everyone across the 35 questions. Question 17. Along with his family, what does David list in Debrett's People of Today as his recreation? Is it shopping, classic cars, golf, computer games? Real head scratching going on from Oliver and James and Brewis and David there in the Oxford Masters. And looking at their answers, we'll see if they've all said the same thing. They have. They all say classic cars. Well, the answer is indeed golf. Question 18. Victoria contested which football club's attempt in 2002 to trademark its nickname, the Posh? Was it Port Vale, Preston North End, Peterborough United, Portsmouth? loads of people will know this at home. They've all gone for Peterborough United, and I can tell you that the correct answer is Peterborough United. And I bet some people at home will be thinking, yeah, we're maybe going to get the better of these teams. It's question 19. 2 questions to go on this category, the category being, of course, Posh and Becks. On the cover of her debut album, Victoria is pictured with which animal? 1 point between the teams at the moment. Is it panther, leopard, cheetah, or is it a tiger?
Complete guess, so. Or could it be that? I reckon it's that.
A complete guess we hear there from the Oxford Masters, not a record that they've invested in, clearly. And the smart answer is panther. Awesome 4. I reckon, Alison, were you the only person who bought that album? Or what?
I was, definitely.
There's one, apparently it's very good. There's one question left in this category, and it's still extremely close. Watch this.
Beckham to take. The 93rd minute at Old Trafford. Beckham! Yes! He's done it! David Beckham! Fantastic! It's 2-2!
What a fantastic moment in sport that was. David scored that crucial last-minute goal against which country? Was it A, Sweden, B, Holland, C, Italy, D, Greece?
Yeah.
You have a tie for second place. Right, awesome 4. Oxford Masters write-offs. What have you all said on that? You've all gone for Greece. And indeed, that is the correct answer. It was against Greece in the qualifier. That's the end of Posh and Becks. Right, let's see how Connor and the team are getting on in Belfast. How was Posh and Becks for you, Connor and the team?
Pretty good.
Mixed reactions. Well done. Who's playing particularly well for you tonight, Connor?
Jim, I think. He's in the room with us, but you can't see him.
All right, well, good luck. Keep piling on those points. You should now have answered 20 questions, and one of our teams is moments away from elimination. All that money is about to slip away from their grasp. Now, remember, at home, you won't know your final score till the end of the game, and neither will our teams in the studio. Just 5 questions to go until we lose another team, and they're all on the subject of musicals. Let's go on. This is question 21. Watch this. Who wrote the original story on which this musical is based? Roald Dahl, Ian Fleming, Noel Coward, William Golding.
Yeah.
It was on the quiz I sent for school. And that actually.
We're playing for more than £35,000. Brewis is extremely confident. It's a tricky one, that, you know. Brewis, what do you reckon it is?
I actually set that. I'm a school teacher, and I set it for our end-of-term quiz this year, so...
Brewis is a lucky boy. The correct answer is B, Ian Fleming. Well done. 4 questions left. Nothing in it between second and third. We're going to be losing one of you, whoever that may be. Listen to this.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
I love that woman, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Which of these creatures are not mentioned in that song from The Sound of Music? Is it geese, rabbits, ponies, or kittens? People in the audience are singing the whole song to themselves to try and work it out. How are you on that wonderful piece of schmaltz from 1965? I think I'm correct in saying The Sound of Music. The studio teams give 3 different answers, and this could be really significant. The right answer is rabbits. Well done to the Oxford Masters in the studio. Oxford Masters, who was your Sound of Music freak there?
I think we all, most of us knew that, yeah.
Everyone except me. I'm a musicals expert.
Well done. Question 23. Watch this.
Sliding, you're burning up the quarter of mile. Sliding, you're coursing through the hip lap trials. You are supreme, the chicks are cream, for greased lightning.
Who was the owner of the car, Greased Lightning? Danny, Kaniki, Doody, Pootsie.
What do you think? Answer. Sorry.
Matt and the Wright-Offs arguing about that. What do you reckon?
We think it's Danny.
You reckon it's Danny, do you?
Yeah.
You remember that? Everyone remembers that film, don't they?
Yeah.
Everyone remembers Danny. And the answer is Kaniki.
Be more forceful.
How was that one for you at home? If you got one over on them, I bet you're feeling really good about that. 2 questions left. 1 point separates second and third. Watch this. City ended up being the final destination of the double-decker bus in the film. Here are the options: Athens, Venice, Marseille, Barcelona. 2 points separate first and third team. The film was a long time ago, but the star of it is still going strong. All our teams remember it well, or at least they think they do. They say it's Athens. I can tell you the correct answer is Athens. Well done. Between second and third, there's 1 point in it. Here's the last question in this category and in this round. Real tension in the studio. This is so important for the studio teams. Can you remember at home the answer to this question? In which film musical did Elvis sing that song? Was it Viva Las Vegas, Girls, 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 Jailhouse Rock, GI Blues?
Because I don't think it was that or that.
Don't shout out at the audience, just play your keypads, please.
I've seen that a lot, so it's where it would be, I think.
What have they said? Have they all gone for the same answer? They've gone for different answers. 2 of our teams say Girls, 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 and 1 has said GI Blues. There's only 2 points in it from top team to bottom team. And I can tell you that the smart answer is Girls, Girls, Girls. Wow. That is the end of round 2. 25 questions gone, only 10 more to go. How are you doing at home? Here in the studio, it's time to reveal who's smart enough to stay and who's going to be on their way. Oxford Masters, do you think you've done it?
We think that last answer just defended our position.
Do you feel as good now as you did when you walked out after your final examinations?
Probably better.
Yeah. Write-offs, do you think you're smart enough?
I think we've written ourselves off.
Yeah,
Nicky.
we'll be our coach.
Well, elegantly put for the writer that you are, but we'll see about that. Awesome 4, what do you reckon?
We're through.
You're smart enough, you go through. Well done, the Awesome 4. One team has given up their chance to play for £35,000 plus, and that one team's chance will end right here. Is it the Oxford Masters or is it the Write-Offs? I can tell you the team going out have so far managed to score only 17 points out of 25. And the team that will be leaving the game is the Write-Offs. Jane, you had a go. Thanks for playing along. Good night, take care, thank you. Well, I just had a little glance at the scores there between the top 2 teams. I wonder if you're doing better than they are. They are extremely close. How many players at home would have survived the second round here in the studio? Right, let's see how our team in Northern Ireland got on. Are you there, Cave Hill Clan? Get a measure of your score. How do you reckon you're doing?
Not too bad, not too good, really. We're hanging in there, though. We're hoping to pick up later.
Okay, give us a kind of guesstimate of, if I can use that word, of the score. How many do you reckon you've got in terms of points?
What sort of score do you think? We got 19, maybe 20, that sort of mark, you know?
Okay, well, you'd just about be hanging on in there. You wouldn't just be hanging on in there in the studio, you'd be right up there. So good stuff, well done. Right, teams, this is it. Just 10 more questions. 2 new categories, 5 questions each. One team will be eliminated, the other will be playing for £35,121 at 9:10 tonight, live on BBC One against the very best of our home players. Now, we can't wait to see you if it is you. The next 5 questions are on world leaders. Brewis from the Oxford Masters gets a spring in his step. He reckons he might be in for a good run here. Here in the studio and around the country, good luck. Game on. Watch this. Wish us luck. Whose wife arranged for that team to perform a makeover of his garden in 1999? Was it Bill Clinton? Was it Vladimir Putin? Was it Nelson Mandela? Was it Jacques Chirac? They are frantically pressing those buttons at home. I bet you they've said the same thing here in the studio. They have both said the same thing. That same thing is the smart answer. Nelson Mandela. Question 27. How did Prime Minister Paul Keating break royal protocol on the Queen's visit to Australia in 1992? There's 1 point in it. Did he walk ahead of her? Did he kiss her on the cheek? Did he put his arm around her? Or did he greet Prince Philip first? David from the Oxford Masters nodding very confidently on that one. Let's see if his confidence is well placed. Well, they have said that he put his arm around her, and the smart answer is he put his arm around her. It is so very close at the moment. And I hope you're piling on those points at home. Question 28. Why did this politician's shirt cause a stir at a 2002 Commonwealth meeting? Was it because it depicted a naked woman? It featured a US flag motif? It was lent by Gordon Brown? Or it was a lady's blouse? Quickly. That politician's shirt being the question. And the answer is... it depicted a naked woman.
No, I didn't think we were going to put it in the
2 questions left in this category. Out of 35, this is question 29. Everything to play for. Here it is, question 29, everyone at home. At the end of the 17th century, this Tsar of Russia put a tax on which items? Spectacles, wigs, earrings, or beards?
Both have been taxed.
So which is it? So very, very close here in the studio. Did any of the geniuses in your living room know the answer to that question? Well, they've both gone for beards, and you do well to say the same thing. Beards is the correct answer. Well done. How are you doing on world leaders at home? They're doing ever so well on world leaders here in the studio as the tension builds. The tension builds so much that the host can't even speak anymore. Which of these leaders does not have an international airport named after them? Is it Haile Selassie, David Ben-Gurion, Jomo Kenyatta, Indira Gandhi?
Could be her.
Oxford Masters, awesome 4, and thousands upon thousands of teams playing at home. You're dying. Oh, a difference of opinion. Now, this could be really, really interesting. Awesome 4, why have you gone for D, Indira Gandhi?
It's just something I think I've read before.
Yeah, and you think it's kind of got it in there. And you've been very confident all the way along, Alison, as well. And the Oxford Masters have gone for Haile Selassie. Are you highly confident?
No, we've none of us has ever been to Ethiopia, so
We had a bit of an argument about that one.
yeah.
But who said it wasn't Haile Selassie?
Most of us, apart from David, who.
So this is David's choice, is it?
No.
No, it's ours. David disagreed with us.
What did
It's
David?
our
What did you
fault.
say?
I thought Indira Gandhi.
You thought Indira Gandhi. Well, maybe you should have listened to David, because the answer is Haile Selassie. And you were very, very right not to listen to David. You've actually been playing pretty well all the way along there, David. It was a tricky one there. Awesome for bad luck on that one. Haile Selassie didn't ring any bells with you there?
No.
Oxford Masters, well done. It's incredibly close. Who's been your star player so far?
Taylor.
I don't think we should say.
No.
I think we've all been
It's been a good
it's
egalitarian. It's been a good mix.
Well, if Brewis is to be believed, I reckon it's Brewis. Here's the final category. Okay, 5 questions left. 5 questions to decide who stays and plays for £35,121, and 5 questions to decide who will be the top home players in the country. And there's everything to play for. It's neck and neck in the studio. Let's reveal that crucial final category. The last 5 questions are on toys and games. Let's get on with it. Question 31. Listen to this. Right, which playground game is that song about? Is it A, skipping, B, leapfrog, C, hopscotch, D, British bulldog?
Okay.
I can sense a fair bit of confidence coming from the country on that one. Wasn't so long ago, was it? They both said skipping, and that indeed is the correct answer. Skipping. Question 32. On a standard Monopoly board, which of these properties is the most expensive to buy? Is it Waterworks, King's Cross Station, Fleet Street, or Pall Mall?
Agreed.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I'm not.
You're playing for more than £35,000. Every question now counts so much. That's what you could be playing for in a live final at 9:10 on BBC One. And the answer to, we have a difference of opinion in the studio. How crucial could that be? They think differently from each other, these two teams. One says Fleet Street, and they are the Oxford Masters. The Awesome Four have gone for King's Cross Station. The smart answer is, it's Fleet Street. There are just 3 questions left to decide on that place in the final. It's still very, very close. I needn't tell you that. Which of these is not a complaint of the patient in operation? That's question 33. Is it a broken heart, water on the knee, Achilles heel, or is it writer's cramp? 1 point separates the studio teams. Will they give the same answer to keep that difference? Will they again have a difference of opinion? The correct answer is Achilles heel. It's still open. Awesome 4, looking shaken. 2 questions to go. You can still do it. Question 34. This slogan was used to promote which toy? The toy that grows with the boy. Was it Lego? Was it Meccano? Was it Connect? Or was it Stickle Bricks? What about those Oxford Masters boys with their toys, or the Awesome Four? Who's going to know? What have they said? Well, they've both gone for Meccano, and the correct answer is it's Meccano. There's 1 question left in this game. Oxford Masters, how do you think you're doing?
I think we might just have clinched it with that one.
Oh, really?
We hope so.
Arrogant.
We'll see.
Counted right.
Yeah, probably miscounted.
Brewis, you go far. Awesome 4, up against confidence like that, how do you feel?
Well, they studied at uni, they must know how to count, so.
Don't count on it. No.
Yeah. Money well spent. Okay. Last question. Watch this.
Of the two contestants, only Kasparov could feel the tension and nerves that went with the occasion. If he lost, it would be a landmark in both the worlds of chess and of science. And that's exactly how it turned out. The game was over in just an hour.
He's flouncing off there. Don't do that to us, Brewis, whatever you do, okay? That was Garry Kasparov losing a famous chess match against a computer in 1997. What was the name of the computer? Bright red, sage green, vivid yellow, deep blue. Come on, home teams. Your last chance for a point.
That was later.
All right, let's have a look at the studio team's answers and see what they've gone for on that. They've both gone for deep blue. The smart answer is deep blue. Whoa. Right. That's it, game over. One team plays in tonight's final, one team doesn't. Which of our teams has done enough to stay in the game? So, it was really close. Awesome 4, what do you reckon?
I don't think we've done it.
Why not?
I think we're just...
You see, you had a lot of natural, genuine support from our audience here.
Yeah. We just weren't awesome enough on the day.
You did pretty well, but where did you go wrong?
Don't know our musicals well enough, I think.
Well, we don't know yet. Oxford Masters, you still confident? You still think that you've flown through to the final at 9:10 live tonight on BBC
It's very
One?
close.
Yeah, all
It's
the
within
studio
a
teams are
point
pretty
or
good.
two at most.
Well, Awesome 4, you've scored 27 points so far, which is a very respectable score. All right, fellas, have you done better or worse than that?
Better.
Higher.
You're absolutely right, you have. You've got 29 points. You're smart, you go through. Well done. Okay, Awesome 4. You came, you had a go, you were smart, but not quite smart enough. Thanks for playing. Let's hear it for the Awesome 4. Well done. Well done to the Oxford Masters. You're going to be playing for £35,121 at 9:10 this evening, live on BBC One. But who will our studio winners be playing against in the live final at 9:10? Home players, if you scored 26 or more, you will receive a score code and telephone number. Ring that number. Lines close 15 minutes after the show. All our high-scoring players go into a draw to be one of the studio teams next week, and the very best of them will take on our studio winners in tonight's final with over £35,000 at stake. We'll see you after Casualty at 9:10. Be there. See you later. Thanks for watching.